Now we're going to see the next part, all right? Let's just add a bit more detail to this explanation, all right? So you're dealing with a very specific condition, right? If you want to add any condition, for example, how do we do that? Let's say, for instance, I'll show you how to create a new slide. And if I say here, for example, insert, of course, adding here from the insert menu, you can add many things. Shape, icon, smart art, and chart, you can add any chart here. Look, everyone, where are all the charts? Of course, charts aren't our topic today. There are many types and shapes, but let's assume this is the condition. We choose this condition. When we select it, of course, we say OK, and it will show us what? The shape or condition will come down, and it also brings along what looks like Excel. There are many types and shapes. Let's assume this is the condition we choose. When selected, it shows us the shape or condition and something like Excel. It's like Excel in PowerPoint, where you can edit and write comfortably. It allows you to modify words and series. Instead of a series, you can change it to any name, like a subject or student. These values are easily modifiable. The important part is the animation. To create an animation for this shape, PowerPoint offers animation options. The animation is inside the slide containing my shape. Instead of it being a series, I can change it to any name, like the name of a subject, the name of a student, or anything else, right? These are values we can easily modify, and there's no problem with that. Now, the important part for me is what comes next. It's the animation part. When we want to create an animation for this shape, of course. PowerPoint is well known for the animations you have to work with, and we'll look at them together as an example. Here in the condition, you'll notice that you have the animation options. So why is it showing me the animation here? The animations are inside the slide. Right now I'm in a slide that contains my shape. So the animations are within my slide. So why is that? If I want to do something here in review, all the animations are available. This is one animation. Each one has a name, and these names are in English. Zoom, wheel, shape, and vibe. When you go to Arabic, there are different names. Find, wipe. See some terms they refer to in this way, but these animations, and each has properties, like duration. How does it appear? Is it when I click on it? The shiur is complete, the wipe is complete, the wipe is complete. When you switch to Arabic, you'll see terms such as wipe. They refer to them this way sometimes. These are animations, each with properties like movement duration. How does it appear on click? So there are three types. On click means it appears when clicked. With previous means it starts immediately with the slide. Or after previous means it follows an action. When I choose an animation like float, it moves bottom to top. The shape comes together as a block when selected. Reducing it, everything appears together. So does the animation appear on click? Three types. With previous, starts immediately. After previous, follows. Choosing float makes it rise. The shape appears as a block. Adjusting it, everything appears together. Sometimes you want specific subjects, computer, Arabic, English, math. I want them all together, then Arabic. So we're going to see something similar now, but believe me, when I choose a float animation, it rises up. The whole shape comes together. You'll notice that when I selected the condition, everything appeared as a single block. Everything came out together. Now you might say, I want the subjects themselves. Here's computer, and here's English, and here's math. Math is here. I have four subjects, computer, Arabic, English, and math. I want all of them to come out together, and then later, the Arabic ones come out together. So these are the types of appearances, or say, I want to show Adil in blue to appear first, and then in orange to appear third. The whole point is that any animation you have here, you can choose it. Sometimes you might say, I want the subjects themselves. Here's computer, and here's English, and here's math. I think math is here too. Yes, math is here. I have four subjects, computer, Arabic, English, and math. For example, I want all of them to come out together. And then after a while, the Arabic ones come out together. So these are the types of appearances. Or you might say, I want Adil, the one in blue, to appear first, and then the one in orange to appear third. The whole point is that any animation you have here, you can choose it. You have something here called effect options. These are the properties of the animation itself, so pay attention to this because you'll use it a lot in any presentation where you use animation. The whole idea isn't just to choose the animation, it's about which animation from these options I select. And I come here to set its duration, all right? No, this is also the effect here. For example, I came here and said, make it float, meaning it comes from the bottom to the top. But I can go to the effect and say, no, make it come from the top to the bottom, as if it's coming down from above. Do you see that? It's like it's coming down from above. Now, if it's coming from the bottom to the top, is that all? No. There are other options here. When I selected here, it showed me the movement as one object. And you have 5 types of effects or sequences for the movement. I'm going to do it, and you will see them and say, oh, what effect happened? Or what difference occurred? All right, now I'm going to come here to the shape or the selected one. And of course, one float here is coming from above. All right, I'll choose like this. If it's coming from the bottom to the top as one object means it's showing me like the chart is all one object, a single block coming from the bottom to the top. If I choose by series here, see, it shows the blue first, then the orange, and then the gray, the series. It's the one that shows Adil. For each subject, it shows the blue first, then Sarah, and then Aza. Let's review this. If I select 3, what shows? It shows computer, Arabic, English, then math. If I select here, it shows Adil in sequence, then Aza. The last option shows one by one within the same subject. In each subject, it shows the blue first, then Sarah, then Aza. Now let's do a review of this in the presentation. If I come and select number 3, what will it show? It will show the computer first, then the Arabic subject, then the English subject, and then the math subject. If I come from here and select, it will show me Adil but in sequence. In each subject, then Aza, and so on. The last option that you see is showing one by one, but within the same subject, in the way you see it. This is when you deal with the animation. In each subject, then Aza, and so on. The last option that you see is showing one by one, but within the same subject, in the way you see it. What happens when you deal with animation? And you need to pay attention to the fact that this animation is referred to as effects or has properties. Work with these properties because they will give you more advantages and features that you can benefit from in the presentation you are delivering